This is Shilajit. It's a good product. This is what I'm drinking now. Just put a pea-sized chunk of it in the water and let it dissolve. It's a substance from very high up in the Himalayan mountains. And I broke my leg when I was 16, and a Russian lady, she gifted us some Mami Yor, which is a similar product which comes from Mongolia, and that helped to heal my broken leg, quite quickly. I was out of the cast 2 months earlier than expected. So it's a good product, very good to boost the yang energy, okay, boost the testosterone in men, and also is going to help with hormone levels in women as well. And there's another one I'm taking, colloidal gold. This should be good, especially with Qigong, as you start to charge up, get more in touch with your, I'll get into this in a minute, but when as we develop our nervous system, okay, as we develop our nervous system, as we develop ourselves emotionally, okay, so that we have a lower emotional baseline, it means we're developing our nervous system. This is a good substance. Colloidal gold is a good substance. I very much feel so. I can't say 100% you do what you do. I'm doing what I'm doing. I think it's good. Another one I'm taking, it's colloidal silver. Colloidal silver. Very similar reasons to colloidal gold, but it has some other added benefits. It's another product I'm taking. Ormus. Monatomic gold. Okay. Now it's not from pure gold, otherwise it would be too expensive, but it's extracted from a mixture of Dead Sea salt from the Dead Sea, and also salt from New Zealand water. Okay, because the salt molecule, it's got various elements trapped within it. So when you do use a certain chemical process, you free the trapped elements from the salt molecule, and then you refine it, and then you get that. Okay, that's a very good product. So just letting people know, I'm not selling any of these yet, but I may do some affiliate marketing at some point. Okay, I like these products. So really, it's important to stay at the cutting edge of your craft nowadays. Otherwise, really, no one's gonna. I mean, it's very difficult to for people to hear you with all the noise that's going on nowadays. So yes, so Qigong, it's my craft. Learning to set certain parameters in place in my lifestyle to regulate everything, and set the parameters in place for this Qigong to happen, so that I can get deeper into it. I'm somewhat of a neural divergent. I was born 2 weeks early. That could be related to it. There is some kind of, in Chinese medicine they would say 精神的问题, 精神, that I have some problem there. Yeah, I think if a Chinese medicine doctor would look into my history and look at me as a human being, they're gonna say, 这个人有精神的问题. So it's true. Yes, must be on the spectrum somewhere in terms of autism or whatever. But so Qigong, it's my craft. I really want to stay at the cutting edge of it, because this is something that hopefully it can compensate for that for that neural divergence. Something very, very fundamental that I can use to connect on a very fundamental level with people without the need to worry about, you know, the neural linguistic problems, without having to worry about all of the neural linguistics problems. I have a much more stable channel of communication. People will be able to see what I'm saying, you know, very clearly, very clearly. Qigong is something that can be explained very easily. How to practice Qigong, how to practice Tai Chi. I like to capture the advanced concept in the most basic way of explaining it. So hopefully, you know, we can do some Qigong right now if you'd like to join in. And yeah, I'll try and keep it quick. So there is something that you kind of need to feel for. It's something that you need to feel for, and in order to have the feeling of, you know, how to release so that you can expand, how to release your mind, to release your body, to allow it to become more springy. It's happening on a very subtle level. So we have to start from a very very subtle level, like in Qigong they would say, and in Tai Chi they would say, to change the body in a physical way, first you have to change it on a mental level. First you have to change it on a mental level, on the most basic energetic level, so that you can set the parameters in place for, you know, so, or you could say, so that you can change the energy, frequency, and vibration on your most subtle level, so that then reverberates out to and changes the physical. Maybe something like that. Again, because Qigong, it's a very, I would say, a refined human experience. I don't want to allude too much to, you know, what anything else, but it's a subtle level that it is very much you know, you're very much immersing yourself in an electromagnetic way, in terms of electromagnetism and inertia. You're immersing yourself on a deeper level, physically, and also, if you want to talk about on a spiritual, on a level of perception, you are becoming aware of the sort of boundary between the external world and the internal world, and you are letting that boundary become thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner until your individuality is still there, but you have a more fundamental way to engage with the world around you.